What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and we are back with part 4 of our current UU session, and currently we are 2-1, so we won the first 2, lost the last one. The last one was a really good match, but we just didn't have an answer to the Crobat and Darmanitan. It was just too powerful, and unfortunately letting Phoebe go down early on in the match cost us, and what you gonna do? So we're gonna try to get a victory this time around. Not that we don't try to get a victory every time. Anyway, before we get started, if you guys would like to show some support to the channel in the series, and I'm hoping that you guys do, all you gotta do is click that thumbs up button right below this video, or the dislike button, go into the comment section, and, you know, let me know what your thoughts are for the video. It doesn't have to always pertain to just the video. You guys can talk about whatever you want down there. All that I ask is that you keep it positive, even if you have something negative to say about how, I don't know, because people have been complaining about a lot of things on my videos lately. If you don't like the fact that you have to watch an ad at the beginning, or you don't like that I call some people tryhards, or you don't like that I use weird Pokemon, or you don't like my hair, whatever it may be, you're perfectly, you know, I don't have any issue with anyone disliking anything that I have to say or do. Just make sure you are writing a comment in a constructive way other than just leaving a dislike, because that doesn't help anyone. And I just ignore those, honestly. If you're not leaving constructive stuff, you're just gonna get ignored. That's just what it is. So let's see. Let's take a look here. And also, before I even go any further, I want to thank you guys for those of you that always leave constructive criticism, always leave your thoughts, always leave a like on the video, stop by to watch my videos every day. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. Seriously, you really do make my day every single day. So let's see here. We've got Blissey, which is like one of my most hated Pokemon of all time. But I'm thinking either the Donphan or the Swampert is going to want to lead things off here, because for rocks, yeah, I know. I'm sorry I'm taking a long time. I'm just blabbing. I'm just blabbing for no reason whatsoever. Let's start off with the Chestnut. And we're going to see the Donphan start things off. And the question is, do you want to stay in just to get up rocks? I'm going to go for a Seed Bomb. The off chance you want to stay in. If Blissey wants to come in, which I don't think it would. No, it wouldn't. Never mind. Why did I even suggest that? Yeah, Blissey's a switch into Chestnut. That is why I am dumb sometimes, ladies and gents. If anything, the Trevenant would be a switch in, because Leech Seed is common on Chestnut. So that would be a good play. And if that's the case, I probably will wish that I set up Spikes instead of that, instead of Seed Bomb. Anyway, see what my opponent wants to do. Pretty cool team here. Yeah, he's got the Milotic, so that is cool. That is cool. I love seeing Milotic. Swampert and Darmanitan, Blissey, Donphan, all these Pokemon are Pokemon that I see in like every single battle now. I guess that's what the top tier UU threats are right now. Trevenant is not something I see too often, so that's kind of refreshing. I'm hoping that we're not going to have to deal with Harvest subseeding shenanigans, but if we do, you know, so be it. So be it. He doesn't have like a full stall team. It doesn't appear to be a full stall team, so we can't complain too much. He's kind of taking a long time here. He set up the timer, and then now it's taking a really long time, so I don't understand. Why do people do that? Why do you set up the timer and then take over a minute to choose your move? Or not over a minute, it's, how long has it been? I don't know. Never mind, I guess it's been about a minute. I should calm down. I should calm down. I'm one to talk. I take forever in between my moves because I'm constantly talking about stuff and just blabbering, and sometimes it's just straight up rambling. So yeah. Yeah, come on, man. Make your move. Make your move. I was commentating the battle and I actually chose my move first. I know if I go and search for another battle that he's going to just make his move, unless he's really just going to run the clock, which I'm hoping he's not doing. You know what? Yeah, we're not going to deal with that. We're going to search for another battle. He's got 30 seconds. I doubt he's going to make him. Oh, wait. He did. Okay, he stayed in to go for the Stealth Rocks. Interesting. Interesting. Now he's probably not going to stay in. So I'm going to go into Flygon here. There's no reason for Donphan to stay in on a Chestnut. No reason at all. No, he's going to go into the Darmanitan. So he's probably going to U-turn out here, because he can very easily go into the Trevenant. I'm going to defog before I do anything. Want to get rid of those rocks. No, he goes for the Flare Blitz, which is going to be a 2-hit KO, it looks like. Ouch. Yeah, it did 55%. Even with lefties, we would need some serious things to happen. I'm going to switch into Milotic here because he's most likely choiced into that. He's going to pull not a double, he's just going to pull a switch into his own Milotic. And what are you going to do? Toxic me? Because I'm going to Toxic you. He's going to go into the Blissey to take the Toxic. Not a bad play at all because Natural Cure is a thing. Natural Cure is definitely a thing. So I think I want to go back out into Flygon to try to get a Roost off. I don't really know that I want anything else. Yeah, I don't want anything else freaking poisoned. Calm Mind. Oh, this man. I like this guy. I like this guy a lot. Okay. Anything I ever said about you having a stall team, it just... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was being a stupid poopy face. That is incredible. I like that a lot. Kudos to you, man. That is awesome. That really is. These are the kinds of things that you don't really see on Showdown at all. I'm gonna go for EQ and see how much it does. I mean, well, I guess he could pack the... he could pack the Ice Beam. And that's not really a good time. But I think I want to go for the damage anyway. 35%. Going for another Calm Mind here. Soft Boiled, I'm guessing, is coming. And yeah, you pretty much have to. I have to respond to this guy. Yeah, that's amazing. Kudos. Because somebody knows the power of Blissey setup, offensive Blissey, whatever you want to call it. He has to go for the... he has to go for a recovery here because Toxic plus the EQ is going to take him out. So we're going to U-turn out. And let's see. I have to tell him. Yeah, I use Charge Beam Blissey. But he's right. Nobody ever uses offensive Blissey. Everyone just uses it for stalling just stupid things. Honestly, it's just really, really annoying. Terribly, terribly annoying. Okay, let's see what we want to go in here. Go into here, rather. Let's see. I'm confused. I'm stumped. I'm like reading the chat and doing all kinds of things at once. I need to focus on the battle. I have the Assault Vest, so I think that Butch is a good switch in here. And we're gonna, yeah, the minus attack. We see the Soft Boiled, and we're gonna see Toxic damage. Are you going to give up your boosts? Are you going to? I don't know that you're gonna want to do that. Which, I mean, I'm afraid of going for Drain Punch because he's got that Trevenant that can come in for free. Let's go for the knockoff. He stays in! Oh my goodness! And he goes for the Aromatherapy. And... well, we can just go for a knockoff again. Because it'll still kill from there. I'm kind of surprised he stayed in there. Why go for the Aromatherapy when you can just switch out? Because Blissey almost always carries the Natural Cure, so that's a little bit confusing. But I'm gonna try not to just talk the whole time, so I'm gonna try to stay out of the chat unless he's directly talking to me. I mean, I guess he was directly talking to me there, but you know what I'm talking about. We can go into Chestnut here because he can't do much to me. He's gonna set up the rocks, so he's got rocks on Donphan and the Swampert. Interestingly enough, Seed Bomb it is. The Trevenant should come in here. Either that or the Darmanitan, but you don't normally want Darmanitan to take any kind of damage, so I'm expecting the Trevenant, if anything, to come in. Swampert, yeah. Swampert doesn't want to stay in on a Chestnut. The Darmanitan actually is going to come in, and he takes 23% from that. Now I'm going to go for a Spiky Shield, expecting a Flare Blitz, and so we're going to show that off, which is fine, because we don't really have that many other physical attackers to wall here. Except the Donphan. We see the Flare Blitz. He's going to take some damage from that. 12% to be exact. And I don't really want to switch in Wasp because he gets 2-hit KO'd from that. I don't really like that. So we're going to go to Phoebe here. See how well we can take that. I don't know if we can take it that well. Oh, we don't take it well at all. Oh my goodness. So powerful. And he's probably Scarf, too. Which is really, really unfortunate. I'm gonna go for the Recover, but he's just gonna kill me off. I mean, Darmanitan is so powerful. And, to make matters worse, a Spiky Shield still is not gonna be enough to take him out. So we're gonna have to sacrifice something else. Well, no, we can take a hit. We can take a hit with Flygon here. Alright, we can take a hit. Let's go for the Roost. There's the Flare Blitz. 1%! Oh my goodness, Wasp! Oh, holy crap. How much damage did that do before? Did it do 55%? Let me just go up and check. I'm really curious how much that did before. Where was the Darmanitan? Flare Blitz on Wasp. It did do 55.6%, which is, I think, the same amount. Yeah, it did do the same amount. Why do I think it did less than that? That was not a good play. He very easily could have taken me out there, unless that is just max damage and he happened to get it twice. So at this point, I don't see much of a use for Flygon. I mean, I really want to Defog. I really do. He's going to kill me off with an Ice Beam. But I want these rocks gone. So we're going to Defog here and let Wasp go down. There's the Ice Beam. Actually, that could have been a terrible play too. If this was offensive Milotic and he had the competitive, that would have been terrible. So, yeah, don't do what I just did. That was not a good thing to do. Not a good thing to do at all. Let's see here. We can go into Scrafty. And we should be able to take any hits from this thing. I don't think we can one-shot it with George. I mean, to be fair, we don't have much of a use for a Choice Scarfer because he's no fast Pokemon. So I guess we can go into George here and try to deal as much damage as possible. You know what? We're gonna go into George here, and we're gonna U-turn out. See if he wants to switch. See if he wants to leave this thing in. I don't know. I mean, we can't one-shot it. Deal some chip damage and get Scrafty in here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Because I don't know if we can take an Ice Beam. It does 18%. He's gonna go for the Ice Beam. Do we want to send in Mothra? That has a lot of potential. Definitely has a lot of potential. No, we're gonna go into Scrafty. He's gonna go for the Ice Beam. No doubt in my mind. There's the minus attack. That definitely matters. And 12%. That did absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Go for the knockoff here, and then we'll start going for Drain Punches, because getting rid of this thing's lefties is going to be beneficial to us. Definitely. And I would go into Chestnut here, but that Ice Beam scares me because our special defense is not really the best. And I know this thing is not invested most likely in a special attack, judging by the fact that it did 12% to Scrafty, or 11% or whatever it was. But still. And he's contemplating what he wants to do here. He knows he's probably going to get an item knocked off. I mean, Scald is probably your best play. You know I'm Intimidate, so you know I'm not a Moxie set, so that probably should give away the fact that I'm not running Dragon Dance. Because those two typically don't go together. So, Dragon Tail really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I feel like Scald is the best play. None of the Pokemon on my team like Scald. We've got Volcarona, and it's super effective. We've got Braviary, which doesn't like a burn. Scrafty doesn't like a burn. Even though it won't do anything to Chestnut, he doesn't like a burn either. So, that's the play to go for, in my opinion. Oh, he turned the battle timer off. Okay, why did you turn the battle timer off? I think I'm going to turn the battle timer back on, because you're taking a long time to choose your moves. If you're taking longer than me, that's bad, because I take a long time. So if you're taking like a minute plus longer than what it takes me to choose my move, that's usually not, that's not good. That means you're probably not by your computer, if anything. If anything. I'm really hoping that he doesn't just forfeit via not being at his computer or not paying attention. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of those kinds of things. So how are you guys doing today while we wait for this guy to make his move? I'm having an okay day. This is the 4th video today that I've recorded. I'm trying to record this session all at once because it just makes things easier. Now that I have like 3 videos a day pretty much going up on the channel, I'm recording a lot all the time recording and rendering, yes, I'm making up words too, rendering editing, all of that good stuff. I really love it though. I really do. I know you guys like the videos, so I try to crank out as much as possible. Of course, while not sacrificing too much quality and all that good stuff. I think he's just not here. I think he's just not here. Part of me wants to just cut out and, you know, wait until he comes back. I really don't want to look for another battle, though, because we've gone 19 turns deep, and some of the other battles have only been 19 turns. So, are you gonna choose a move or what? Come on, man, choose a move. This happens to me a lot when I'm recording. I've noticed that. Like, in the last session, I had to cut out a bunch of battles because people just decided that they were gonna play half the battle and then they don't forfeit, which would be a different story, because we have to go, you have to go, we have stuff going on. Not everyone just sits and plays Pokemon all day, like me. But why do you do that? Why do you start a battle and play part of it and then just leave it open and don't forfeit or don't X out of the battle? It's like, I'm just sitting here waiting for you to choose your move. Oh, this is terrible. I can't even really say if we were gonna win the battle or not. I can't say for sure. He doesn't have anything that can set up. So if we had an opportunity to get Volcarona in, I mean, we would obviously win. But I don't even know how long this video has been going. Yeah, he's gone. Let's see if I can figure out how long this battle's been going. About 16 minutes. I think we'll just call it a video here. So I know that's unfortunate that it just wasn't a full battle, but that's just what we're gonna do, because we still have one more battle left in the session. And if that ends up being a short one, I'll give you guys 2 battles in the next video to make up for it. So, I don't know. Hopefully that helped a little bit. I don't know. Maybe you guys learned something from it. I don't even know what to say. But with that being said, hopefully we have a little bit more present opponent in the next battle. And I will see you all for part number 5 of the session. But until then, game on.